Oh, she be chilling right now. But I'm just, yes. Chilling. Okay. Let me put Lois down so I can hold the camera right. Okay. There we go. It's a little overcast tonight. Thank you very much. Every little bit helps. You know, I see some riffraff down there. We'll go this way. Lois was right. I mean, you know, my stand-up's not for everybody, to be honest with you. But I don't want it to. You gotta have a few people who don't think you're funny. That means you're doing it right. But thank you for watching them. Every view counts with me. I mean, thank you. I mean, it's hard to be original, to be honest with you, because everything's been done before. But I'll just say, you know, not many people do it like I do it. Yes, hit the like and subscribe. Well, I can guarantee you, brother, I've turned down more pussy than you've gotten, so don't worry about it. Come out of the closet, bro. Because if it was raining pussy, you'd get hit in the head with a dick. But hit the like and subscribe button first. I mean, you know, I can't say I know Matt that well, but I mean, he's funny to his fan base, you know? That's really, I'm good, Rotten Apple. I mean, funny is subjective, you know? So it really doesn't bother me anymore. When people say I'm not funny. I mean, my name's on the front of the building at the #1 comedy club in the world. I'm good. Come on, Lois, it's cold. But I am in shorts. So who's the fool? I mean, I've told this story a few times before, but I remember my friend, I invited him to come down to the Hermosa Magic Club to see George Carlin. Because I just had a feeling Carlin was going to die soon. And my friend walked out after 10 minutes. He's like, I'm going to go get some pussy. This guy sucks. So if someone can walk out of George Carlin, they can definitely walk out on me. I'm in West Hollywood, California. Come on, Lois. Come on. It's the area in between, I guess you'd say, Beverly Hills and Hollywood. And no, I'm not Jim Gaffigan. I don't think Jim Gaffigan would be doing a stream to 22 people right now. Lois is doing her business. I don't film that. It's very foggy out tonight. I mean, I think Richard Pryor, he's definitely one of the greats. I mean, you know, it's hard to say someone's the greatest comic of all time because it's really all subjective. But he was, he's top 3 at the worst. You know, there's there's Carlin, there's Chappelle, there's Richard Pryor, there's Chris Rock, and then that's where it gets a little like wonky. Because then it's like individual taste, like what you prefer. Like some people would put Stephen Wright up there, and some people wouldn't. Some people wouldn't put Stephen Wright in their top 50. But I mean, I would put Stephen Wright in my top 10. I don't dislike Daniel Tosh, but I'm not like a super fan. Hey. Yeah, I mean, guys like, I think Stephen Wright and Todd Barry, you got to be like a real comedy fan to get their humor. Like if you're looking at them and you're looking for like, act outs, and I mean, Stephen Wright and Todd Barry, they're fucking comics. There's no gimmicks. There's just jokes. What's up, AC/DC? Just taking Lois for a little walk. I think it's about to rain. It's definitely sprinkling, so this was probably a good time to take Lois for a walk. No, she doesn't really bark anymore. I mean, Greg Fitzsimmons is very good. Well, the great thing about podcast comedians, Rogan, Hinchcliffe, Burr, Fitzsimmons, is, like you guys don't really know me. So if you saw me at a comedy club, I have to gain your trust first. But if you listen to someone's podcast religiously, then they already have your trust. So, come on, Lois. So they you have that. I didn't trust that guy. So that's, I think, the one benefit, I guess you would say, of podcast comics. Is that, you listen to them, whether it be every day or if they just do it once a week, and so you have a comfortability with them that you don't have with someone like me. Or, this stream. I mean, it ain't making me into Mr. Beast, but like, I think if any one of my regular, say, 50 listeners would, and we're not going to go there. Saw me in your hometown comedy club, that you guys would come see me because you're like, oh, this guy's pretty funny. Because the stream has built that up. What's up, bud? How are you? So I could understand why you like podcast comedians. Not that my stream is a podcast, but it basically is. And the beauty about seeing a podcast comic or a stream comic is there's virtually no trolls at a comedy show. Because it's one thing to come on here and tell me you suck, or you're not funny, or your hairline, your waistline, or whatever. It's another thing when you're in the same room with me. The balls aren't quite as big. So it's a much more enjoyable experience for the audience. Because sometimes, not necessarily in my stream, but in other people's streams, you have like basically professional trolls. And really, trolls are just jealous that whoever they're trolling is doing something that they want to do, but they don't have the fucking balls or talent to do it. See, Lois is pretty fast for an old girl. Shh. It's okay. Shh. Like, look at how fast she is. And she stops on a dime. All right, Lois, I know, baby. Let me give you a little bit of food. I probably shouldn't feed you this late at night, but you've earned it. I give her this raw kibble. It's pretty good. I think it keeps her pretty healthy. We'll stream for a few minutes. Yes. Hit the like and subscribe button, baby. Yeah, she really is a very cute dog. I mean, she's pretty happy. I don't think you would, brother. Everyone says that on these streams. You wouldn't. Trust me on that one. Like I said, it's one thing to troll in here, but it's another thing to troll me at the Comedy Store when I've got 300 people on my side. I'm telling you, you wouldn't. You can say that now on here, but you wouldn't. So, I mean, the dog's pretty good for a 15-year-old soldier. I mean, day drinking in West Hollywood is strong. Yeah, but Jack Black's not really a stand-up. Yes, that is Santa Monica Boulevard. Sorry, I didn't read a lot of the streams. I mean, a lot of my friends moved to New York. And some of my enemies, to be honest with you. I think you know which one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry about that. You control me on that. No, I'm just messing with you. But I'm just telling you. Because it's just one thing to. I kind of like this side angle. That way I can still be on my iMac and mess around. But, you know, it's. I do kind of like this. It's a good angle. Wait, you have enemies? I absolutely. It's the better looking Joe DeRosa. I do have enemies, not many though. I mean, I've been doing stand up comedy for 25 years. I probably have 2 or 3 enemies, but given who they are and what they've done, I'm okay with having them as enemies. And if you've been listening to this stream for any amount of time, you know who they are. Yeah, I mean, but you know, Kevin has made. Kevin is the master at trolling the trolls. Oh, you want to sit there and say my brother's funnier than me? I'm not going to read it. Oh, but you'll super chat me $10? My brother's not funnier than me? I'll read that. So he's found a way to really troll the trolls. I think is genius. Now, I'm not necessarily a fan of the combat style because I just think it gets old after a while. But you know, but that's that's on him. He enjoys it. You know, he's a wrestling character. Do you see the Dean? We don't talk about Dean Del Rey in here. Not a fan. Of course, I know about something he did behind my back, so he doesn't think I know, but that's fine. I already got my revenge. And the best part is he'll never know. That's the best kind of revenge. When you get it and the other person has zero clue. Oh, it's all good. You know, not everyone, listen, I have a code I live by of being completely honest and upfront. And let's just say he does not share that code. And that's fine. There are a lot of climbers in comedy. Whoa, whoa. And that, you have to climb a little bit. So it's just one of those things that, there's a way to do it. And to me, he does it in the the worst way possible. But that's why he's laughed at to his face, basically. Like he's in with Bill Burr, but he'll just always be Bill's bitch. And really he can be fired at any time. Because when you're a comic on the level of Burr, anyone can open for you. They're going to do the same. And Dean's the kind of guy who, if Bill weren't famous, Dean wouldn't piss on him if he were on fire. So I just hate people like that. Well, I mean, I don't go to gay bars, what's short. I mean, I go to the Abbey, but that's not even a gay bar anymore, to be honest with you. It's like, it's half straight, half gay now. So there's some hot, hot girls at the Abbey. Trust me on that one. Yeah, I mean, that's why SNL is like laughed at. You fire Shane Gillis, but keep Bowen Yang. Like, come on, it's not even close as to who's funnier. I mean, they're funny. I mean, Michael Che's very funny, and Colin, he's very funny. I would love to do Weekend Update. I mean, I'm way too old. They would never hire a 56-year-old comic to, but I'd kill it. I mean, I think the more money you make, uh, it definitely changes you. Look at Howard Stern. Can you imagine Howard Stern having Daniel Carver on right now? Oh, thank you, Kathy Smith. Thank you very much. And this is, I'm not even showered right now. Yeah, trust me on that one. I know that. There was a girl picking up on me in the VIP bar at the Comedy Store on Saturday night after my set. And really pretty face. But, like, there was something manly about it. Like, I don't know. And so I did the old trick of I put my hand on her back and I rubbed up and down to see if there was a bra. And there was no bra. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is a dude. I mean, the line's too long. The line is too long. I'm not going to go to Austin and be comic number 48 in line to kiss Joe's ass or to get on his podcast. That's why you got to give Hinchcliffe credit, man. Like he kind of bailed on Jeff Ross when, he got what he got from Jeff, and then he went right to Rogan at the perfect time. So I haven't done any shows in Australia yet, but never say never. I'm not saying I wouldn't. They got to pay a lot for me to go on a 16-hour plane ride. I got to be making the money, honey. So I don't. I mean, I've been on Kill Tony like 5 or 6 times, so I don't need to watch it. Oh, cool, cool. Thank you, Furbo. Shandy in the house. Yeah, I mean, I've got some comedy friends in Australia, Tom Ballard and Wayne Deacon. And I know the guy, Milan, who runs Australian comedy. He's not a comic, he's just a comedy promoter and booker. He said I can come down anytime. But, I'm not just coming down to do a few shows. I've got to be making a lot of money. And I'm working on some things that will make my name more popular. But until then, yeah, I'm not. Bro, why you look so zesty? I don't even know what that means, baby doll. Did you fail on Kill Tony? No, first of all, I'm not looking at Tony and Red Band to tell me I'm funny. No offense. But I was on the panel. I was not on Kill. I wouldn't embarrass myself by doing my name in the bucket. Thank you. I don't know if Rogan's fake. I just think he likes what he likes. He has his circle of friends around him, and it's hard to crack. I mean, the circle. No one's leaving that circle. It's one thing to leave Jeff Ross, but no one's leaving Joe Rogan. Jeff Ross isn't building comedy clubs. So, um, yes, I did keep it. I would never throw away anything Roddy gave me. Yeah, I mean, I went on uh, Kill Tony, and I tried to give comedy advice. I mean, that's the point of the fucking show. At least to me, it was. I mean, you have to ask Tony and Redband what the real point is. And I could tell the crowd really wasn't into it. So it was just like, okay, I gave this one comic advice, like, speak a little slower. You only did about 40 seconds, and if you can't do 1 minute of comedy, man, that's not a great sign. But you can stretch it out if you don't have the time yet, by just speaking slowly. And the crowd was like, "What is that? We want you to shit on him. Aren't you the roast battle guy?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, this show's probably not for me then." Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like that's just the way, and I respect that. I mean, um, yeah, but I don't like Legion of Skanks because they gang up on people. I mean, so does Kill Tony, but like, you know, you've got three or four big name comics, like shitting on one person. I'm not down with that. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I know who Cam is, but I've never really watched him. So, I mean, I had some girl the other night in the comedy store tell me, "You got to watch Kill Tony, man. This guy Cam Patterson's a star." I'm like, listen, I can't say he's not going to be one, but he does 1 minute of comedy with a band, Tony, Red Band, a soundboard full of sound effects, and 2 to 3 famous guests to help him. And that's the problem with that show is that and I'm not hating on the show. I get why it's popular, but you you build a following like him or William Montgomery or Hans Kim, and you're asked to headline a comedy club, but when you're headlining, say, the Comedy Zone in Jacksonville, which is about the club that those guys would be asked to headline, because they just want people who are popular, you don't have a band behind you to help you. You don't have Tony or Red Band or the sound effects or the 2 to 3 famous guests to help bail you out when you're bombing. And you got to be up there for an hour, not just one fucking minute. And you got to do another show right after that show for another hour. So, you know, that's my opinion. Yeah, but I don't like doing shows like that, ACDC, like, because then you got to kind of sit there and you got to wait your turn and then you got to battle to get your lines in. I'm better one on one. So, I mean, I can't say anything about Cam because I've never watched 1 second of his act. So, and those guys are going to get bigger now because they're going to be on Netflix. But, I don't know if any of them have more than 10 minutes. So, it's kind of a be careful what you wish for because now you're going to get it. You're going to get a call from Comedy Works in Denver, and that girl's a hardcore owner. Like, you can get on there once and bomb. You ain't going to get there a second time. So, no, I don't smoke. I'm straight edge, but I'm not against people who do smoke. So, I have met Lita Ford. My friend Bobby Rock is her drummer. So, he got me backstage at the Saban Theater in Beverly Hills when I was dating Bolivia, of all people. And we got to meet Lita Ford. Um, so, but she was very nice. I mean, it was a quick, "Hey, how you doing? Great show." But I mean, that's a girl who partied hard. Went, that's a girl who went hard in the paint. But if you guys enjoy Kill Tony, that's great. You know, I mean, I don't, you know, like I said, comedy's subjective. So what I like might not be what you like. You know, I like hockey. Some people can't stand hockey. So I like AEW. Most people prefer WWE. So, well, she is old. Like, you know, she wasn't that young in the 80s, to be honest. Like, so that's, you know, Kiss Me Deadly. Would that come out in like 88, 89, maybe? So think about that. That's almost 40 years ago. Um, and she went hard in the paint. I mean, when you're married to Nikki Sixx and you're fucking Jim Gillette from Nitro and all those, who knows who else she porked. I mean, you know, that's a AEW is on TNT and TBS. So you too, Tiff. You too. Thank you. I like WCW more than WWE. But you know, it's the new Gong Show. Yeah, and she's a. It's not like she's a young 66. I mean, she partied with the boys, man. When you're backstage with, you know, Robin Crosby from Rat and Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue and Piercy and David Lee Roth, yeah, I mean that's, you know, that's quite the group of friends you have. Oh, sweet. They're. I mean, they've partied pretty hard too. I did watch the Vince McMahon documentary. Yeah, I mean, she was in. I did open up for Piercy once. It was horrible because the crowd wanted to hear Rat. They didn't want to hear comedy. I opened up for Motorhead once, same thing. Um, so yeah, Chris Holmes. That's another. I mean, just being married to Chris Holmes would be like fucking enough. So we know for sure that she fucked Chris Holmes, Nikki Sixx, and Jim Gillette from Nitro. I mean, that's quite a group. Just those three would be like, okay, this girl goes hard in the paint. So, you know, that's why she might not look like 66. But she's very nice. You know, Bobby Rock's like Mr. Fitness, so I think he probably, like, I don't know, makes her kale shakes or something. I remember that show. Ace Frehley was the opener, and Ace looked horrible, man. He looked all gacked out. He is not an attractive man in person, I'll tell you that much. All right, guys, we're going to go to 40 minutes, so we'll go to 5 more minutes because keep in mind, it is 2:48 in the morning. It is late, and I'm a little tired because Lois kept me up all night last night with her coughing. How's the channel been going? I mean, you know, you always want more, but let's see how many subscribers I have here. You think I would know, but I think, let me see. View your channel. So I've got 3,530 something. Let's see. Let's go to the analytics. That will tell me exactly how many followers I have. 3,536 subscribers. Now, this time last year, I'd say I probably had 14 to 1,500. So I've a little more than doubled my subscribers in a year. That's pretty good. So if next year I'm at around 7,000 subscribers, I'll be pretty happy with that. But I also hear that once you hit 5,000 subscribers and you still like are consistent, it really starts to grow. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's thank you, Beetlejuice. I mean, you know, I give the trolls the attention they want, which is weird because then they get upset. See, I got you. I got you. Lois is chewing her bony right now. Look, hold on. Oh, man. Hold on. She got her bony in her mouth. Looks like she's smoking a cigar. She loves these fucking bonies. You better drink some water while you're at it, baby. So, I mean, in terms of Lois, is her cough getting worse? I mean, sometimes it's really good, but she always coughs when I'm sleeping and it wakes me up. And this comic will never make like a Adam Sandler. Like, you gotta learn, if you're gonna troll me, bro, you gotta speak fucking English. I mean, who taught you how to write a sentence? Shaquille O'Neal and Blue Chips? Holy fuck. Let me try this one more time. This comic will never make like a Adam Sandler. Okay. I mean, come on, dude. Take a deep breath, put another troll sentence together, but have it make sense. I mean, I think I have a pretty high tolerance. Like, like I could drink an energy drink right now. I'd be asleep, and as soon as I hit this stream, I'm going to bed. So, um, you know, I think I would be able to handle my booze. Well, no, it's just like if you're gonna troll me, at least make the sentence right. That literally sounds to me like get out of town. Yes, Shakira O'Neal. It's not even a good response, bro. You got one more shot, and then I'm going to put you in timeout. You need to think about your trolling because you're failing, bro. Hardcore. And I probably never will make it like Adam Sandler, but you know what? No one else is going to make it that big either, so relax. Go to Ray DeVito's stream. Bye, bye, bye. Actually, I'm not failing, to be honest with you, Maltese. I've been on every network. I'm a paid regular at the #1 club in the country. I'm a paid regular at the Mothership. I'm a paid regular at every club in New York. I don't even do New York. So nice try. You can try again. Come on. Give me something good before we end the stream. And you're saying I'm not making it, but you in 5 years have 18 subscribers. Get the fuck out of here. Like, listen, I never said I was the most famous comic in the world, but I'm far from failing. Like, I've been on Netflix, I've been on HBO, I've been on the Adult Swim, I've been on Cartoon Network, I've been on HBO Max, I've been on Showtime. I mean, come on. Been on Comedy Central, Paramount Plus. Like, you haven't been on one of those, bro. When you get on one of those, come back and troll me. Yeah, I've been on MLC. I mean, that's really the biggest credit. What up? What up, Ali? All right, we'll go to one more minute, guys. One more minute. And then I'm going to sleep. So troll away. Give it to me, baby. Oh, wow. I don't think I have many fans in Ghana. That is far away and probably not a group of people who would find me funny. Good night, Kathy. Thanks as always for tuning in. I know this is a late night stream for me, but it's an early morning stream for you East Coasters. But I appreciate you all. It's all good. No, I don't mind trolling, but like, come on, man. When your channel in 5 years has 18 subscribers and you've not been on TV once, you can't really say to anyone else, you're failing. Come on, you're failing in life, bro. Earl Skakel over and out. You'll never be me. You're literally in a stream at 3 in the morning, so obviously the pussy ain't calling, brother.